What's going on, guys? It's Investing Hustle here, and today I'm going to touch up on the markets today. It's been kind of a volatile day, a rocky day. We've seen Aurora start off the day red, ended green. I also want to talk about Tesla and a few other companies, get you guys updated, let you guys know what I'm thinking about the market today. So let's start off today with Tesla. So as if you guys watched my previous video, which is titled, "Is Tesla Stock a Buy?" I pretty much have been waiting for a key support line. Now, for some reason, I missed the morning lows today. Tesla went as low as 255. We've seen Tesla go below this support line, which I've drawn out. Now, the reason why I've drawn out this support line is because we've seen Tesla hit it one, two, three, four times. Well, this could count as one time, but they hit it here once, twice. So Tesla's hit it about four times already. And now finally, this is a support line that I've been waiting for. Tesla's finally hit it. So did I buy Tesla shares today? No, because this could be the beginning of Tesla hitting this support line. As you can see right now, it's the post market, and Tesla's currently down in the post market, down 1.04%. If history does repeat itself, Tesla has stayed below this support line for at least, it looks like a week. Here it looks like it's stayed a little longer, and we've even seen Tesla go as low as 247, 250. So I'm just going to wait it out. I am very tempted to start a position. Maybe if I caught the $255 lows, I would have started a position with Tesla. But I have a strange feeling it could be bouncing off this 250 support line with Tesla. I'm very tempted to start a position with Tesla. And that's it for Tesla. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on it. If you guys missed out on my video right here, you could check it out. Is Tesla stock a buy? It's gone 1,000 views. I'm really happy to be getting views on my non-marijuana related videos. For example, Neo has been getting views, Tesla has been getting views. So I'm not all about Aurora because of course Aurora Cannabis gets the views. Which of course, speaking of, I'm gonna definitely be talking about Aurora Cannabis. So today, Aurora Cannabis started the day in the red. I'm gonna show you guys both in American and Canadian pricing because I know I have followers both from Canada and the United States. So let's start off with Aurora Cannabis. We're going to update these lines. So these are previous supports and previous resistance lines that I've drawn out before. I have mentioned before how Aurora Cannabis was way overbought and I wanted them to start uptrending in between these lines. So as you can see, today Aurora kind of hit this so this line before was acting as a resistance. We've seen Aurora bounce off it 1, 2, 3 times, and now it could possibly be acting as a support. We kind of seen it bounce off. Let's pull up the 5-minute charts. We could bring this support line up a bit, perfectly aligned with this resistance line right here. And right here, it kind of bounced off it. Now let's just bring this support up right here. This resistance line, we're going to bring this resistance line up right here, and it bounced and it immediately got rejected once it got up here. What we want to see is Aurora Cannabis. Let's go back to the 3-month charts. So right now Aurora Cannabis is hovering above and below this 1250 support line. We want to see them break it. We want to see them continue this uptrend pattern, and then eventually we want them to hit this $14 support line right here, which they came, oops, damn it, I just moved this line. I did not mean to do that, which they came very close to hitting in the previous run. So I think this was a healthy pullback. I did mention this in my previous video that I thought this was a very healthy pullback and it was definitely necessary. I did expect Aurora to hit this support line here, which it still is a possibility, but as it looks like right now, it bounced off this support line and continued to uptrend. I'm going to show you guys in American prices now very quickly. I did have lines for my American Aurora Cannabis. I don't know why they're gone. So either way, let's move on to another company that I want to talk about, which is Canopy Growth. So Canopy Growth has been trading sideways, and these are previous lines that I've drawn before. Right now, we have a resistance for Canopy Growth at around $65. We have a support at around $58. I'm just going to extend this line because and it seemed to just bounce right off it today. We're going to look at the 5-minute charts, see how they did today. It looks like Canopy Growth wanted to bounce off this line, pretty much did bounce off this resistance line. Canopy seems to be currently downtrending, but it's too soon to tell. But as you can see, Canopy is making lower lows and lower highs, which is definitely not a good sign for Canopy Growth. It does look like we are currently downtrending. Also, I do want to mention another thing. If you do look at Canopy Growth, right here, this is the 50-day average. The purple line is the 50-day average. The orange line is the Bollinger Bands, and they do look like they're about to cross right here. They're getting real close to crossing. When they cross, you see them cross here, and then immediately start to decline. You see them cross here, and then immediately start to move forward. So the question is when or if they cross right here, does that mean that Canopy Growth is going to decline? So we're going to be keeping an eye out on these two bands, the 50-day moving average and the Bollinger Bands. But for now, it seems like Canopy Growth might be getting ready to have a fallback, to have a downfall. Right now, we are downtrending, so it is a possibility. Let's look at the 1-year charts. It was previously uptrending, and that uptrend has broken, and we're trading sideways now. We're gonna see what happens with Canopy. I think best case scenario, maybe we start downtrending, and then we hit this resistance line here, which was its long-term uptrend resistance line. As you can see, Canopy Growth has been uptrending for the past almost year. It's been bouncing off this resistance line. So maybe we might see a nice fallback and Canopy Growth maybe bounce off the 45 range and then continue to uptrend, because that seems to be the Canopy Growth, the pattern that Canopy Growth wants to maintain. But we'll definitely be keeping an eye out on Canopy Growth. Now, another company, it seems to be the hot talk of the town because it's a very volatile one. And I've mentioned to you guys on all my morning live streams and even made a video on it to be careful with this company, because this company on paper, it doesn't look very good. It went down 30% today. So I mentioned this gap in the past. There was a huge gap up, and I did say how it could possibly be filled, and it seems like that's what we're starting to see right now. This gap has been filled. So at this point, who knows? I did draw this line right here because I feel like this would be a fairly decent, tempting buying opportunity for me. This was previously acting as a resistance line, and it might be the support. So if IGNG continues to downtrend, I think it might bounce off this 10-cent support line. Might. It's a possibility. It kind of already filled this gap, so we might see them. It's tough to say. I don't want to say they're going to uptrend. I don't want to say they're going to downtrend. This is a penny stock, very unpredictable stock, easily manipulated, and technical analysis is still saying it's a buy, and a strong buy. So this is definitely one of those high risk, high rewards coin toss. I feel like these prices are looking a lot better than purchasing up in the 20s. I'm honestly patient on this one. If this one goes down to 10 cents, I might just start a position with them as a gambling, and that's strictly what it is. This is a gambling play for me. So that's it for IGNG. We're going to look at the markets today. We got the S&P 500 down. We have the Dow 30 by 0.06%. Nasdaq's down 0.17%, Russell 2000's up 0.65%. So I guess half the sector is green, half the sector is red. Nothing too major, no scary movements today. Hopefully tomorrow we're going to start to push forward. I'm going to take a look at the post markets real quick. Right now, it looks like Aurora Cannabis is only down 3 cents in the post market, but it's still early. It's only 10 minutes in the post market. Right now, it's 4:11 p.m. We have Afria, which hasn't made any movement in the post market so far. We have Canopy Growth, which is currently up 23 cents, 0.5% in the post market. So nothing too serious. Also, I do want to talk about Cron real quick. Cron is currently down 4 cents in the post market. We can look at Cronos real quick, see if I have any lines ready for them. So one thing I did want to mention about Cronos is we do seem to have a very nice support at around $26. We've seen Cronos bounce off this line multiple times. I'm gonna count exactly how many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Cronos has bounced off this $26 support line and immediately bounced back up. Of course, there was a few times where it went below it, but immediately got rejected and started bouncing up. So right now, Cronos looks like they're uptrending. We also do seem to have a nice resistance around here at $29. And then we've seen them go as high as $32. So I'm gonna draw another line here. So I'm very tempted to start doing a couple swing trades, possibly day trades with Cronos. Next time I see Cronos go back down to the $26 range, I might just start a swing play or a day trade position with them, because they seem to be consistently bouncing off that line and immediately pushing forward after bouncing off that line. And that's all I really wanted to touch up on Cronos. I do want to mention that most of these companies are overvalued. You want to look at the price to sales of Cronos. They have a price to sales of 1,130, price to revenue 393, total assets 234 million, and they have a market cap of 4.6 billion. I'm not sure why they only have total assets of 234 million. They should have at least a couple billion because of that Altria investment. Maybe it hasn't updated on this website yet. but in my books, Cronos is still overvalued, so it's still a very high risk company. Either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that notification bell and smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye-bye.